Hello Standard 6, your Arun sir going to teach science chapter 7 air, and it is part 1, means we are going to start a new chapter. Okay, so first thing, air. If anyone asks you what is air, it is a mixture of gases, means many gases are mixed together to form air, mixture of gases. And we have already discussed about the element, compound and mixture. What are the characteristic feature of mixture? That it retains their property. Okay, property is not changed, can be separated by physical means, can be separated by physical means. No energy is absorbed or released when the gases are mixed together to make air. So this part is clear. And mixture of gases, which gases are present in the air and what other things are present in the air. It contains gases like nitrogen. The main component of air is nitrogen and it is 78%, and oxygen is 21%, and rest others. In others, carbon dioxide, argon, krypton, xenon, neon, helium. Other than the gases, dust particles are there. Okay. Water is also present, means moisture is also present in the air. And this component depends from time to time, place to place, and from season to season. In rainy season, the amount of water in air is more comparing to summer season. Place to place, the air of Khalari is different from the air of this Makliskiganj, because in Khalari dust is there due to coal. So that part is clear. Now how we can prove that air is a mixture of gases and there is nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, these are present. So first thing, experiment to prove that in air nitrogen is present. Nitrogen is present in air. How you can say that nitrogen is present in air? What we will do? Wide malted bottle we will take, wide mouth. This time we will take a bottle, a special type of a spoon. Okay, that is called deflagrating spoon. This type of a spoon we will take, and here we will keep phosphorus. We will burn the phosphorus and then we will introduce burning phosphorus here. The phosphorus is burning. And then what we will do? We will take it out.
There will be staff meeting today at 12:20 for private teachers, smart class number 1. And for high school teachers, soon after the class, after 1:25, smart class number 1. I repeat, staff meeting at 12:20 for private teachers,
Okay, some announcement was there, so I was not teaching. Now lower this spoon in the bottle and cover with stopper immediately till the fire extinguishes. Now cover, naturally this fire will extinguish. Then remove the stopper from the bottle and lower a burning candle into it. Now remove this and bring burning candle in this. The candle will continue to burn? No. What will happen? The flame will be extinguished. This shows that gas inside the bottle is not oxygen, because oxygen is the supporter of combustion, burning. Okay, now pour some lime water in this and see, does not make it cloudy. The gas which is present inside will not make it cloudy, milky. It means carbon dioxide is also not there, because carbon dioxide turns lime water cloudy or milky. Then if oxygen is not there, if carbon dioxide is not there, naturally then what is present? The gas present inside is the nitrogen. Very clear? So this way we can prove that air contains nitrogen. Okay, next, to show that oxygen is present in the air, how can we prove that oxygen, what I have told, oxygen is a combustion, means helps in combustion. How we will prove that oxygen, 2 jars we will take, gas jar. In one gas jar we will keep air, and in other nitric oxide. Now invert this jar here. What will happen? These two gases will mix together, okay, and then a different color fume will come out, okay. What will happen? You will see the clouds of reddish brown color. Here the color is reddish brown. Now why it is reddish brown? This is because nitric oxide react with air, okay, oxygen of the air, and nitrogen dioxide gas is formed. This reddish brown is due to nitrogen dioxide. Okay, and we are knowing that how nitrogen dioxide will form? When nitric oxide react with oxygen, then only reddish brown color fume will come out. It means that in air oxygen was there. Very clear or not? This way we can prove that air contains oxygen. Next thing, that air contains carbon dioxide. Take a test tube. Okay, it is a test tube, and in the test tube take lime water. Okay, lime water no? calcium hydroxide. It is calcium hydroxide. Means chuna, if you will mix in water, it will form calcium hydroxide. The water above will form calcium hydroxide. And now take two glass tubes, one this side and one this side, and two holes, cork or stopper you will put. From this side, fix your mouth and suck the air. What will happen? It is dipped here. Here bubbles will be seen. And from this side, the air will be taken inside. And after some time, what you will see, the color of the lime water will change milky or cloudy. What does it prove? Only in the presence of carbon dioxide only this lime water turns milky. It means air contains carbon dioxide and it forms calcium carbonate, which is white precipitate. And when it reacts with carbon dioxide, what is formed? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. And white color precipitate means is deposited here. White precipitate is formed. Okay. So this way we can prove that air contains carbon dioxide. Now air contains water vapor. One more experiment. Experiment to prove that air contains water vapor. Take a glass. In this, take out some ice cubes from your refrigerator and put ice cubes. Ice. Leave it for some time. What you will say? What you will see? That outside the glass, water droplets are there. Water droplets are there outside the glass. How this water droplets came outside? From inside it came outside? No. Because in air, that water was present in the form of vapor, and when it came in contact with the cold surface, by the process of condensation, again that vapor turned to water droplets. Very clear or not? This proves that air also contains water droplets. So dear children, what we have discussed today, that air is a mixture. And why it is a mixture? Because it retains its property. It can be, the components can be separated by the physical means. And experiment to prove that in air, nitrogen is present, oxygen is present, carbon dioxide is present, and water is also present. So today up to this much. In the next video, we will discuss the rest part. Thank you very much.